reliable pitchers in the game.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
First pitch, 7:08.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCormick comes on now, and he has it one down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's got 6 RBIs in this series already, so obviously he's had a huge impact on the last few games. Now they're hoping for more of the same from him, and as someone watching this game, so am I.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Kike Hernandez is the second out of the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Leading up,
here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Altuve.
First offering on its way. Line to left. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Michael
Stepping in next, Michael Brantley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That'll bring up Jorgon Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Houston first. We've played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Popped him up. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. fouled away.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of this series. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Boston. At the plate now is Carlos Carrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Line hard to center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Chas McCormick, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. First and second now, one man out. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Maldonado.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Now at the plate is Hunter Renfroe, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hunter Renfroe.
And now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's 1 down now.
The batter, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch, here's the pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The center fielder, number 5, TK Hernandez.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause, and the 0-2. Renfroe on third with 2 out. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So now into the box is Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last AB.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Now here's the first offering. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next
and definitely worth another look with our
baseman,
show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jorgon Alvarez.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Jorgon Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now it'll be Rafael Devers, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Tucker is there, 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Bogaerts takes off. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. No balls and a strike to count. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Lifted down the line in left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now to the plate, Christian Arroyo. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Martinez at second. Verdugo is over at first with 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Tucker. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Up next for the Red Sox.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, And instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On a line, that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Carrera gets set to start the inning. First delivery to him. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
A base hit in his first trip. Comes comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Maldonado on a rope to the second baseman.
Now back, the second baseman, Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. So now here is Kike Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch.
Kike Hernandez.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. Bogaerts ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
The batter, the left fielder,
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now that second baseman.
And now Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Slide down. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3. Here's. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, the third baseman.
And that will bring up Alex Bregman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 44, Jorgon Alvarez.
Striding in for Houston, Jorgon Alvarez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Carrera will bat this inning.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's Carlos Carrera now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats, and although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now in the box, Hunter Renfroe. He doubled his last. Christian Javier takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53.
Now here's the first offering. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Javier is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
To the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Fouled off. Renfroe stands at second with no outs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to Schwarber. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. Popped him up. Gurriel waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Definitely aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Hard liner to center field. McCormick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Astros 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Swing and a liner. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Chas McCormick stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Arroyo's got it, and that's the second out.
Now back.
So the next to bat will be Martin Maldonado. No hits to this point. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him.
0-1.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. They're down 7-1. Xander Bogaerts now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you. MLB At Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB At Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details. Hey fans, a reminder to check out the Fast Pitch pitching cage located on the 100 level behind first base. To date, the fastest pitch throw is 91 miles an hour, set by Kyle Saul, and the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Joe Wilkerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Gurriel picks it up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in next, Alex Verdugo. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Brantley on at first, nobody out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a line drive to left. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 44, Jorgon Alvarez.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jorgon Alvarez. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch on its way as he drives a liner to right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Carlos Carrera comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
He can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 7-2 game.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Next to stand in is Kyle Tucker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Adam Ottavino is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for. From an offensive standpoint, you try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Into the box, Chas McCormick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. base hit. Line drive into the corner. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. Makes it 7-5 now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The catcher, Maldonado.
Into the box now, Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Gurriel over at second. McCormick at first, 1 gone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, it'll be Christian Arroyo trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the AB now.
Arroyo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Tucker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Striding in is Hunter Renfroe. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Danny.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki. He grounds it sharply to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home. Garrett Whitlock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 to short. Bogarts has it. The second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 2-7-5. So here is Kyle Schwarber. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Kyle.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Up next, Kike Hernandez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to hit, Rafael Devers. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board. Tommy Kimball enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 18, Tommy.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Carrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike three. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
A ball and a strike. Alvarez stands at first with 1 out. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. In there, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. So 1-1. That's ball. Last strike now for Houston. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Boy, we were treated to a wild one here, weren't we? Gotta love a game when you score 13 runs and it doesn't end up in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on.
Eight 8-5 tonight. Boston took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Nate Eovaldi gets the W on the mound. Luis Garcia struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa.